Good evening, ma'am. Myself Navya. My CA1 topic is life cycle phases. Life cycle phases in the software project management. Project management involves a multiple stages to ensure the successful delivery of a product. Before we implementing the successful delivery of a product, we need to follow some rules. Those rules are planning, executing, and closing to a project. In the planning stage, we need to analyze the problem statement. In executing state, we need to create a efficient solution for the software delivery. Last one is closing to a project. Here, life cycle phases and steps. First step is setup. We need to set up and we need to know a clear problem statement about the project. In initial stage, we want to note down the requirements, what we want to deliver the requirement for the users or customers. We need to communicating with the managers and clients what they need. And second one is solution approach, in which way we are delivering our software, that is play important role in a software project management. And next one is planning and project approval. The next step is executing and control. In executing and control, we need to follow some strategies. Those for building, transition to operations plan, validate, communication and training, and the go live handover. And the last stage is project closure. In this last stage, we deliver our project to the customers. The next one is requirement analysis. In requirement analysis, we need to note down the which type of requirements the customers are needed mostly, and which type of requirements are customers struggling to find out. And based on the customer needs, we need to find out the requirements and we need to implement those requirements while we are doing the project. Requirement analysis phases involves gathering and defining what the stakeholders need from the software. We need to declare efficient and most required requirement in software project. Clear and detailed requirements are essential to guide the development process and prevent a scope creep. Techniques such as interviews. Initially, we don't know the what are the requirements they want customers. For this purpose, we need to conduct some interviews and surveys. We need to gather all the requirements from the customers. Then only we will deliver a successful project to the clients or customers. The next one is system design. In system design, during the system design, the system's architecture and the components are planned based on the requirements. Design specification, including the data structures, interface, and system workflows. Good design ensures the system is scalable, maintainability, and aligned with user needs. Before we implementing any system design, we need to maintain some scalability, flexibility, and maintainability. These all play a important role while we are delivering software to the customers or stakeholders. The next one is implementation. In implementation phase, what we need to do is we implement the coding. Once we written the coding by using any model, we need to take care about that, in which approach we are following while implementing the code. In the implementation session, we need to communicating with colleagues. We need to check the progress in weekends. We need to conduct some sessions when which approach we are following to solve the particular problem statement, what we done, what we need to improve, what we need to add the features. Those or For those problems, we need to conduct one session in weekend. They analyze what they did, what they want to do in next step. In implementation session is a phase where developers write the actual code based on the design specification. Coding standards and best practice are followed to produce a reliable and efficient software. This phase often involves continuous integration and testing to catch issues early. In this implementation session, the errors are occur in so many ways. We need to clarify and we need to reduce debug the errors by using the different phases or different waves. The next one is testing. In testing, we need to test our project. Testing involves evaluating the software to identify defects and verifying that it meets the requirements. Different testing levels including unit test, integration test, system test and user acceptance test. Before we testing, we need to clear about everything in our project, whether it's working efficiently or not, whether it is the features are working as they require, as we expect requirements. We need to check out all this. After the testing, we release the product and we get feedback from those customers, and after getting the feedback, we need to analyze whether we want to add some features or that is efficient for the customers or not. In case they need more features, we need to take those feedbacks and modify that uh, project, and we release the versions also. In testing phase, different testing levels includes these are the different testing phases, and effective testing reduces bugs, improve the quality and ensure that software performs as accepted. By reducing the bugs, and that leads to improve the quality of a software project meant as we accepted, as we expected. The next one is deployment. In deployment, it involves releasing the software to end users and making it operational. It may activities like installation, configuration, and data migration. Proper planning and support are critical to minimize downcount and user disruption. As showing in the figure, the project management guidebook for the life cycle model. Here, this different type of phases are involving while we delivering the successful software to the end users. And the last one is maintenance. Maintenance involves updating the software to fix the debugs, enhance the features, or adapt to changing the environment. This phase is ensuring the software remains the functional, relevant, and effective over time. Documentation and user support are vital to effective maintenance activities. This is the final phase in the life cycle phase, project closure. The project closure phases confirms that our project objectives have been met and deliverables handled over. Formal documentation and approval are required to officially close the project. Lessons we are learned from the documents. It leads to improve the future projects and the performances. These are the reference book we need to study about the life cycle. Those are Pressman RS 2014 related to the software engineering, and another one is Somerville. This is also edited in 2016 for software engineering, 10th edition. Thank you, and thank you so much for listening my presentation.